has the best player in the series.
True.
They have the Joker. And, just all of us watching him in the back play, we're not getting ready to say he's the greatest big man to ever play and all of that. But he might be one of the smartest big men to ever play because
Define that.
Because he has an answer to every problem that you throw at him.
He's the most unique big man ever played.
If you play man to man, right? He can post you. If you double team him, he's an excellent passer. If you play a zone against him, he sets it up and play weak side. He's unselfish, and when you talk about just reading the defense, he reads the defense better than most big men.
Most point guards.
Yeah, and most points. So Kareem, Shaq, Wilt, Walton, them guys, they were good offensively. But I'm just talking about in terms of they were good scoring-wise. But in terms of just like knowing exactly what to do, how to do, when to do it, not from a scoring standpoint, but okay.
But did they have to? Shaq didn't have to do that. He didn't you never made him feel uncomfortable
that's what I'm
enough
saying.
to figure out the other problems.
No, I ain't saying
he stayed on addition. You never went to multiplication, not division.
No, hear what I'm saying. I'm talking intellect, right? I ain't talking like scoring. So when you put this type of defense against him, he knows exactly where to go, not to get himself a bucket,
right?
But to totally distort your defense.
He's the guy that if you're coaching kids like I do, and the kids are doing something, and me and my assistant coach say, no, go do it like this. He's the guy that's going to do it like this, like he's playing with kids. The difference between him and those other guys is the fact that they're scoring first. He's scoring last. Like he's playing a whole different game. So it's how do you figure out that arithmetic if you haven't seen it before at that position?
I think I've seen it. It's just
who's been like that?
I just haven't seen it in a 6'11", 7-foot body.
7 foot.
It's Magic. He wasn't score first.
Okay.
He does exactly what Magic did. He dismantled your whole defense. Yeah. You play zone, you play whatever. He shoots the three. Start learning to shoot the three, and he did. And LeBron, like the same way. Like he just in younger LeBron at certain times would just dismantle your defense, and he would post you. And then when he learned how to post up, but from the center position, he's really the only one who, because of his unique body type and everything else, he's the only one who I think gets those quiz questions. Where Shaq, he's like, you're never gonna get to that because I'm gonna score so much.
His dominance.
No. You know what I mean?
For the audience watching, we are not saying
you
Shaq and the Joker are in the same league.
Okay,
that ain't what we're saying.
Okay.
We talking
uniqueness.
We're talking basketball intellect.
Right.
With
the God-given talents that you have.
We're talking from the neck up.
Okay.
Right? From the neck up in terms of how he sees and understands the game.
He's a
and how he
Magic.
makes it. Yeah. And if Magic Johnson was playing in today's NBA,
that's how he'd look.
He would be a center in today's NBA. He wouldn't be a point guard in today's NBA.
Listen to the names we're saying with him, though.
Yeah, but
Magic, LeBron, Shaq. Like we're saying all-time great.
We're talking like the intellect again from the neck up, and that's
Larry. Would you put Larry the same way?
Yes.
That's what's killing Miami. Right. It's his basketball IQ. It's his intellect. Like I said the other night, he has all the answers to the test. So whatever equation you give him, right, he's got the answer to the equation.
Zeke, he's so good. He's not even playing against the Miami Heat players. He's playing against Spoelstra.
Yes.
His mind is playing against Spoelstra.
Yes.
Oh, you want to do that? Okay, I have a counter for that. He's playing a whole different game.
And the last thing I'll say on this, Chris, Coach Smith used to have the late, great Dean Smith used to have a saying. When we used to walk on the floor, he said, we're not playing against the opponent. We're playing like golf. We're playing the course. So we're playing the course. This is a par 4. We have to get there in 4. We have to get there in 3. So we had certain rules that we would do against anything. Yeah. And he has rules in his head. No matter what happens, this is what I'm going to do. You double me here, I'm looking A or B. he's playing golf while everybody else is playing basketball.